Today we're going to be talking about Arena specifically. Now again, if you are an Arena gamer or you want to get an Arena frame, this is going to be the perfect video for you. Today we're going to be talking about how to pretty much set up for Arena and get into it, right? So if you don't know, we have the new season coming out on Sunday. Well, the final day of this current season is going to be Sunday. If you don't know, seasons usually last 12 weeks, but this season specifically lasted 17 weeks, actually 18 weeks. I don't know why this one lasted 17, 18 weeks. We're chalking it up to pretty much being that there was no preseason, or to make up the preseason stuff. It was something weird. We're trying to figure out why it's 18 weeks. Again, normally it's only 12 weeks, but because even to go over here to Hall of Fame, even to go to my season, it was 12 weeks, 12, 11, 2, 3, 4. Again, that's pretty much 12 weeks. This season, again, we don't know why, but it was an extra 6 weeks. Kind of crazy. Hopefully this new season isn't 18 weeks as well, but do keep in mind it may be 18 weeks. So let's get right into it. So in terms of basics, I'm going to say this right now, since this new format, you are going to have to pretty much get Legend. If you don't know, there is going to be... you do see my attacks, terrible. I'm just quick battling stuff and whatever. Don't really care. I'm just trying to get my stuff out the way. So there is Champion, Emperor, and Legend. So if you want to go for top 3, you have to spend a lot of Sky Stones, right? We're going to talk about all the ranks. So in terms of top 3, it's going to cost you a lot of Sky Stones. It is really going to cost you a lot. Now, again, they did change it again in terms of your streaking. Now, I think you have to get like a 30 streak to get plus 3. Or it's a bit wonky because they did change it recently. But do keep in mind, it is going to cost you a hefty amount of Sky Stones. I at least recommend, just judging from the other seasons, you're probably going to be pushing a lot. I'm going to say on average, or at least over 5k Sky Stones, at least have that ready just in case. You never know. Maybe even more. Again, you never know, right? I always think that's a safe ballpark. But with this new season coming out, since there is no preseason, you at least want to be Emperor. If you get Emperor, you're jumping down to Champion. I'm Champion, so I'm going to be jumping down to Challenger. So that means I'm going to have to climb up from 4,800 all the way to 5,800 to even start my top 3 push. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be pushing. I don't know yet. I like this frame a lot. I think this frame is actually quite nice in my honest opinion. If we go over here, you do see the Arena frames. So it looks pretty nice. I'm still debating about it. Again, since I am a Champion, I'm going to have to drop down a Challenger, and I'm going to have to start at 4,800 for me specifically, since I'm a Champion. That's really a lot of work to begin with, because it's either I start right now and I farm over 3,000 points, or I just wait for the new season and just hope and pray I don't get hit a lot, right, in the beginning, and start my climb there. Not too sure, we'll see. So again, if you want to at least get into the top 100, top 30, make it easier for you, get into Emperor right now. It's around 13,000 points. Do keep that in mind. That's the whole reason why I'm not doing it, because, I mean, I'm trying to justify 3k points now, or just an extra 1k points later on Monday, whenever the new season begins. I'm just going to wait till the new season, right? But again, ideally, if you want to get a frame, you got to get Emperor this week, 100%. You wouldn't have it until Sunday, so if I were you, try to get Emperor if you really want it. It'll help you out, right? Now, in terms of top 100, top 100 is obviously very, very easy in my opinion. I only have, I think, like a couple top 100s to my name. I don't have a single top 30 just because I can't justify spend the same amount of weeks for a top 30 when I can just go get a top 3. That's just how I play the game. Don't get me wrong, I would like a gold one, but if I'm going for this, I might as well just go for top 3. Rank 4 to rank 30, get a gold border. Again, for me personally, I would rather just go for a top 3, because it's right there. Why am I going to go get 4th place when I can just go get 3rd, right? So that's how I normally see it. Again, I still don't know if I'm going to go for it, but keep in mind, it's a bit icky. Now, in terms of 4th to 30, this one is the same situation. It's not going to cost you as much Sky Stones, but you still have to play every single week. For top 30, you have to play every single week. For top 100, you don't have to play every single week. As long as you get about... Let's go look at this current season. So, normally before, you would want around 300 season points to be safe, where you don't have to play if you want a top 100 frame, right? As you can see, top 30 is already bare minimum at 977. And then it goes to 845, as you can see the big difference. So you see it's going lower and lower and lower. So beforehand, again, when it was 12 weeks, normally it was about 300 points. That's how normally it was. But since this season, again, was about 18 weeks, you can see the sweet spot to get a frame is going to be around 300 plus. Right? Again, if you want to get a frame, it's going to be easy in my opinion. You have to do arena at least 3 weeks if you land in the top 50. If you don't land in the top 50, actually, no. If you land in the top 50, you're going to need about 4 to 6 weeks. Now, of course, if you land in the top 10, it just changes, right? It depends where you rank each week. Keep in mind your season rank does depend. So rank 1, 100 points. Rank 2, 99. Rank 3, 98, and so on, right? So for top 100, you need to play a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks if you at least get in the top 50. Of course, if it is a 12-week season. If it's an 18-week season, maybe 6 to 8 weeks, in my personal opinion, if you want to be safe and not really worry about it, right? Now, top 30, again, like I did say, you're going to have to play every single week. Of course, you could skip the last week. If you are on top of it and you play every single week, you should be able to skip the last week or so. Again, it really just depends on the lower half people. Of course, you see here, right, rank 22, 1,000 points. And then obviously you go way down here, at rank 30, it's 845. So there's a big gap where you can skip a whole week if you really want to. But again, don't do that until the final week because, again, you could just take a week off and just look at it. Keep an eye on the points. It really makes a difference. Rank 4, 1,200, and then again, rank 30 was 850 something. So again, keep in mind, if it goes well, if you stay on top of it, you will be able to retire early from arena season if you do want an arena frame. So these lads over here, or these guys, everybody here, gold, very, very nice. Again, I think the gold really pops, especially this one. It's so funny. Someone told me this in the guild, my guildie. It looks like a Whataburger frame. I didn't think about that. If you know what Whataburger is, it is in Texas. It literally looks like a Whataburger frame. It's a big W. I didn't realize that until, and I'm kind of salty I didn't go for it. It's actually quite nice. I do like it. And of course, arena frames from Lucira, Victor, the good friends. Of course, Harrison with RTA frame. Disgusting RTA frame, by the way. I don't like it. But again, top 3. It's only pink. It sucks. I do wish it was different colors. I really do wish. But in terms of the basics, that is pretty much the basics. Now, in terms of arena offenses, now I'm not going to give you that. I can't help you on that situation because I'm still trying to figure out myself. Like I did say, my win rate is kind of low because I'm trying to figure stuff out. Again, that is the main gist of it in terms of arena. You want at least 5K, 1,000 Skystones to at least be safe if you want to go for top 3. Top 3, minimum, have 5,000 Skystones ready just for arena. Keep that in mind. Just for arena. We don't know how it's going to be. Obviously, they did change it just a little bit in terms of streaking. So we don't know if people are going to start pushing Monday. They're going to start pushing later in the week. Again, when I started my season, when I came back out of retirement, I pretty much started on a day before everybody. And I pretty much got my slot guaranteed. Again, that was much different, though. It's a different time. It's a different time a couple months ago. This time last year, pretty much, right? We're almost at a full year since I started my frame, right? Again. But again, keep in mind, it's very RNG. Not even RNG. People are determined to get it. They're going to get it. You're going to have to compete with people. More than likely, if you get first within the first 2 or 3 weeks, you're pretty much settled and everyone else will give up, right? And then you just have to keep playing every single day until the season's over. Like, it was not like this before, but with the current new season, how this season is, you pretty much have to play every single day now, right? Do keep that in mind. Other than that, though, that's pretty much going to be doing it in terms of how to really get ready for arena. Again, arena starts on Monday. New season starts Monday. There is no preseason. If you want to prep, I will start prepping now. We have free on equip right now for another day and a half. Start getting your teams ready. Start getting your auto comps ready. Getting all that. I'm trying to figure out some auto comps. Hence why I did say my win rate was kind of low. And again, right now, I'll give you some hints. Lionheart, Sermia, very, very good. Seaside Bologna, very, very good right now, especially in terms of autoing. In terms of Cleave, you got Frida Zio. Very good. Emma Luna still running amok in my personal opinion. Monk is still good in my honest opinion. I don't want to show my gears because obviously for arena purposes, right, if I want to go for a top 3, I really don't want to show my gears, at least until later on into the, maybe within the first couple weeks of the season, right? I don't want to show anything yet. I'll show the team comps if I find out some, but currently not right now. But again, that's how you prep for arena. If I were you, start prepping now if you want to get to it. It's fun. Again, I really like the arena frames over the RTA frames, without a doubt. They just don't really, it's light and day difference in my opinion from the RTA frames. I do wish they brought back this gallantly, I can't even say it, season frame, because it's so beautiful and colorful. Oh, I wish they brought it back. But again, this is my opinion on it. If you want to go for a top 30 frame, top 3, top 100, top 30, it's definitely fun. It's worth the grind. And you also get a lot of charms in it. If you don't know, you also get, I forgot, what is it called for arena? conquest points. You get a lot of this, and you can buy charms and Rena and Molagor and the gear if you're missing it. Again, it's also good because you get charms, right? I always use this as my charm pack, pretty much. I didn't buy charm packs. I just use my arena push as charm packs because the amount of conquest points you do get is quite a lot. But other than that, if you have any questions, let me know down below. Again, I've gotten 3 top 3 frames. This would be my 4th one going for it. If I were to actually go for it, I'm still debating about it. We'll see. But other than that, if you have any questions, let me know down below. And I will see you guys later on.